Imagine waking up to the gentle light of dawn filtering through your curtains, feeling a surge of energy as you swing your legs over the side of the bed. You stand up effortlessly, your feet planted firmly on the floor, no wobbles or hesitations, just a solid sense of balance that carries you through the day. Picture yourself striding out for a brisk morning walk in the park, hand in hand with a loved one, or twirling around the dance floor at a grandchild's wedding, laughing without a care, or simply hauling those heavy grocery bags from the car to the kitchen in one go, no huffing or puffing, no need to call for help. This isn't some distant dream. It's the kind of vitality that many people in their golden years deserve but often miss out on. Yet, for too many folks over 60, the reality is far different. It's that nagging tightness in the calves that makes every step feel like a chore, or the eerie numbness in the toes that whispers warnings of imbalance. Maybe it's those midnight cramps that jolt you awake, clenching your muscles in a vise grip, leaving you tossing and turning for hours. Some even find themselves dodging stairs like they're obstacles in an adventure course, or clutching armrests and furniture just to rise from a chair, all because their legs don't feel trustworthy anymore. But here's the eye-opening truth I've come to appreciate through years of exploring how our bodies work. These leg troubles aren't inevitable badges of aging. They're not just what happens when you get older. No, they're often subtle signals from your body, crying out that something essential is lacking, and more times than not, that something is a handful of key nutrients, vitamins and minerals that act like the unsung heroes behind the scenes, powering your muscles, nerves, and bones to keep you moving with grace and strength. Think of your legs as a finely tuned orchestra. The muscles are the strings, contracting and relaxing in harmony. The nerves are the conductors, sending precise signals from your brain. The bones provide the sturdy framework, absorbing shocks and supporting every motion. And the blood vessels deliver the oxygen and fuel like a dedicated stage crew. When all these elements sync up, you get a symphony of smooth, confident movement. But if even one nutrient is missing or depleted, the whole performance falters, notes go flat, rhythms stutter, and suddenly you're dealing with weakness, cramps, or that scary risk of a fall. In this discussion, we're diving deep into 7 powerhouse nutrients that can help seniors reclaim that orchestral magic in their legs. We'll explore how each one works its wonders, why deficiencies creep up with age, and simple, everyday ways to bring them back into your life. Stick with me to the end, because the top one is a sneaky culprit most people overlook. And understanding it could be the game changer between steady steps and a stumble that changes everything. Before we jump in, I'd love to connect with you. Drop a comment below. How old are you, and where are you tuning in from today? Sharing that builds our community, and if this resonates with you or someone you care about, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and let's spread the word on reclaiming vitality together. Let's kick things off with number 7, vitamin D, the quiet powerhouse that ignites leg strength from within. If you've ever felt like your legs are betraying you, maybe a slight unsteadiness when you turn a corner, or that nagging muscle fatigue after a short stroll, chances are your vitamin D levels are dipping low. We often hear about vitamin D for bone health, but its role in your muscles is equally starring. Picture vitamin D as the spark plug in your muscle engine. It activates the fibers that let you push off the ground, steady yourself mid-stride, or quickly recover from a near trip. Without enough, those fibers slack off, leading to weakness, slower reflexes, and a heightened fear of falling. Why does this happen more as we age? Well, our skin, which naturally converts sunlight into vitamin D, loses efficiency over time. It's like an old solar panel that's seen better days. Plus, many of us spend more time indoors, whether due to weather, mobility, or just cozy habits, cutting off that natural supply. Research from countless studies backs this up. Low vitamin D correlates with poorer balance, delayed reactions, and yes, more falls among older adults. It doesn't stop at muscles. Vitamin D calms inflammation that can stiffen joints and supports the nerves that fine-tune your movements, creating a ripple effect of stability. So, how do you invite more vitamin D into your daily routine? Start with food sources that are both delicious and accessible. Fatty fish like salmon or mackerel are gold mines. Grill up a fillet with herbs for a meal that feels indulgent yet nourishing. Fortified options abound too. Pour yourself a glass of milk or orange juice that's been boosted with D, or scramble some eggs whose yolks pack a punch. And don't forget the sun. Aim for 10 to 15 minutes of midday exposure a few times a week, arms and face uncovered, but always with sunscreen to protect your skin. For many seniors though, especially those in northern climates or with limited outdoor time, supplements become a smart ally. A chat with your doctor might lead to a recommendation of 800 to 2,000 international units daily, tailored to your needs. Perhaps after a simple blood test to check your levels. I've heard stories from folks who've turned things around. One gentleman in his 70s shared how, after boosting his D, he went from shuffling cautiously to joining a local walking group, feeling taller and more assured with every step. It's not magic, it's your body responding to what it craves, rebuilding that inner strength for a life less limited. Moving seamlessly to number 6, calcium, the vital connector that bridges bones and fluid movement. Now that we've sparked the muscles with vitamin D, let's fortify the foundation they're attached to, your bones. Calcium is often pigeonholed as just a bone builder, but it's so much more. It's the ignition switch for every muscle twitch in your legs. Each time you flex your calf to take a step or extend your knee to climb a curb, calcium rushes in like a messenger, triggering the contraction and then helping the relaxation that follows. Without ample supply, movements become jerky, stiff, or weak, and over time, your bones themselves start to thin out, raising the stakes for fractures or that dreaded spinal compression that can hunch your posture and limit your stride. Aging throws a wrench in here, because our bodies begin leaching calcium from bones if dietary intake falls short. It's like borrowing from your savings account without replenishing it, eventually leading to bankruptcy and bone density. Conditions like osteopenia or osteoporosis amplify this, but the good news is prevention and reversal are within reach. Dive into calcium-rich foods that make meals enjoyable. Savor a creamy yogurt parfait layered with berries for breakfast, or sprinkle cheese over a fresh salad. Don't overlook plant-based stars. Kale, broccoli, or collard greens sauteed with garlic offer a hearty dose, while tofu or sardines, bones included for extra crunch and calcium, add variety. Fortified nut milks like almond or soy are perfect for smoothies or cereal. Aim for about 1-200 milligrams daily, which might sound daunting but breaks down to a few servings. A cup of milk here, a handful of almonds there. And remember, calcium teams up brilliantly with vitamin D for better absorption. Think of them as dance partners, one leading the other in a graceful waltz through your system. When you hit that sweet spot, the changes can be profound. Legs feel more resilient, aches after activity fade faster, and balance improves because your skeletal structure holds firm. One woman I recall told of how incorporating more calcium turned her tentative steps into confident strides, allowing her to garden again without fearing a twist or turn. It's empowering to know that such a fundamental nutrient can restore that sense of solidity, letting you navigate life with poise. Now, on to number 5, vitamin B12, the steadfast guardian of nerves and equilibrium. Ever experienced that unsettling tingle in your legs, like static electricity under your skin, or a foggy dizziness that makes the room spin when you stand? These aren't random quirks, they could flag a B12 shortfall. This vitamin is the architect of your nerve health, crafting the myelin sheath, a protective insulation that ensures signals zip from brain to toes without interruption. When B12 wanes, that sheath frays, slowing messages and causing numbness, poor coordination, or even a wobbly gait that invites accidents. Why the drop in later years? Our stomachs produce less acid needed to extract B12 from foods, and common meds like antacids or diabetes drugs can block absorption further. It's sneaky, building up over time until symptoms shout. Replenish through diet. Lean into animal products like beef stir-fries, roasted chicken, or omelets brimming with veggies. For vegetarians, fortified cereals or nutritional yeast sprinkled on popcorn do the trick. If symptoms persist, low energy, tingling, imbalance, get levels tested. Sublingual supplements or injections can reboot things swiftly. Restoring B12 is like clearing static from a radio. Suddenly, clarity returns, legs respond quicker, sensations normalize, and confidence soars. It's transformative, turning hesitant walks into joyful explorations. Before we continue, if this is resonating, pause to like and subscribe. Your engagement fuels more content like this, helping others thrive. Share your leg health stories below. Let's learn from each other. Number 4, magnesium, the soothing mineral that tames cramps and eases tension. Ah, those nocturnal leg seizures, sharp, unrelenting pain that yanks you from sleep, forcing frantic stretches in the dark. If this plagues you, magnesium might be the hero you've overlooked. It governs muscle relaxation, balancing the electrical dance that lets fibers unclench after effort. Deficient, spasms ensue, especially at rest. Depletion hits hard with age stress, meds for blood pressure or heart issues, even coffee or wine sap stores. Counter with foods like spinach salads, almond snacks, pumpkin seed trails, or black bean burritos. Dark chocolate, a delightful bonus in small bites. Supplement wisely, 200-400 mg daily per doctor's advice, and watch cramps retreat, movements smoothen, sleep deepen. It's restorative, granting peaceful nights and agile days. Number 3, potassium, the cellular harmonizer for muscle poise. Balance isn't just physical, it's internal too. Potassium hydrates cells, sharpens nerve signals, and regulates fluid with sodium. Low levels, tremors, stiffness, cramps post-exercise. Common in seniors on diuretics. It's fixable with bananas in smoothies, avocados on toast, Oranges for snacks, sweet potatoes baked golden. Rotate them, supplements under supervision if needed. Rebalanced, stamina surges, strides strengthen, joints flex, vitality reclaimed. Number 2. Vitamin K, the understated bone ally. Beyond D and calcium, K directs traffic shuttling calcium to bones, averting artery buildup. Insufficient, bones brittle, joints rigid. K1 in greens like kale chips, Q fermented natto or sauerkraut, eggs, liver. Consult docs if on thinners optimized, bones fortify, legs reliable, step confidently. Finally, number 1, vitamin B6, the vitality enhancer for energy and repair. Winded after minor exertion, sore endlessly, B6 deficiency might lurk. It fuels energy use, mends muscles, tunes neurotransmitters for coordination. Absorption dips with meds, drain it. Stock up poultry grills, salmon bakes, potatoes mashed, bananas blended, chickpeas hummused. 1.52 mg daily revives clarity, endurance, recovery, nervous system amplified. In wrapping up, these leg was signal nutrient gaps, not irreversible decline. Your body resilient at any age rebounds with nourishment. Reflect, audit your diet. Consult pros for tests or supplements. Small shifts yield big gains in mobility, assurance, freedom. Like, comment with queries, subscribe for more. Stay vibrant. See you soon.